Right. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hello, everybody. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay. Can we share the link? We are live. We only wait for 5 minutes and we begin. 5 minutes and we begin. Time management. Time management. All right. Just 3 more minutes. Yes, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, Mr. Thomas. Welcome, Joseph. Welcome, Eunice. Good evening. If you are with us, please drop a comment so that we know you are there. If you have joined us, please drop a comment. We are good to go. Good evening, everyone. There is no time to waste. Today, we will go straight to our course for today, which is time management. Time management. Please, can you confirm that you can hear me? From the comment section, let me know you can hear me. Let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that you can hear me. Please, let me know you can hear me. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. I guess you can hear me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Volume is low. All right. I think we are good now. Okay, a moment, let's check our sound. Let's check our sound. Please confirm if the volume is okay now. Can you confirm? Someone said the volume is low. Confirm if we are good. Please, I guess the sound is okay now. Our sound should be better now. We just worked on that. All right, I think we are better now. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Now we go straight to time management. Time management. Let me begin by stating that time management is a key factor to the success of everybody on this planet. The better you are at managing your time, the better your life will be. You cannot, we all on this planet have 24 hours. we have 24 hours. You have 24 hours. I have 24 hours. But what separates us in life is what we do with our time. That is what separates us. So you are going to be as great as you are able to manage your time. You cannot be greater than your time management skills and ability. By the way, my name is Lincoln L. Clems Otogo. I'm a success coach, a public speaker, and an author. And I'll be delighted to share with you today on this beautiful course. Remember that we have a masterclass where we will deal with every subject and every course for almost 2 months. And by being in the masterclass, you have access to our direct mentorship, and it gives you access to over 30 extra audio programs, audio teachings that you can have at your disposal. The skill, the knowledge you have at your disposal is your strength. You make mistakes only when you do not know what to do. So today we are sharing on time management in our School of Success course. Now, every person on earth has the same 24 hours. The difference between success and failure is how we use these 24 hours. You have 24 hours, I have 24 hours. Elon Musk has 24 hours. Bill Gates has 24 hours. However, you are where you are, I am where I am, they are where they are. Everyone is where he or she is simply because of how well they have managed this precious 24 hours. The question is, what do you do with your 24 hours? I heard from Bill Gates several years back that he said several years back, he said, that was then anyway, he said he makes $30 a minute. Of course, maybe quite low, right? He makes $30 per minute. That is several years back, almost I think 15 years back. He said he makes $30 per minute, and if you need his attention for 1 minute, he would prefer to give you $30 and have his time to make more money, invariably saying time is money. So you should know that every minute you waste becomes money lost, right? Every minute that you lose, every minute that you waste becomes lost money. Okay, now time is a kind of money, it's a type of money. So when you divide your earnings for the day into 24 hours, you know what your 1 minute is. You know, I often say humorously that it only takes a second to sign $1 billion check, or maybe 5 seconds to sign $1 billion check. It only takes a second or two to sign $1 billion check. So that simply means a second could be worth $1 billion, because a signature dropped within 1 second or 2 seconds can bring $1 billion. That means time is so precious and valuable that we should not trade it for anything. So time, I said, is what everyone has equally.
Unfortunately, our success is not equal because we do not make equal use of our time. Benjamin Franklin rightly said, lost time is never found again. Lost time is never found again. I got to understand how powerful time management is when several years back I was quite younger, and I saw a neighbor of mine, lamenting, weeping, as a matter of fact, in pains, because he lost his dream job. He lost his dream job. Why? He was late. And guess what? He was late by a minute. The interview was for 8 a.m. And for one reason or the other, he was there a minute past 8. And guess what? The organization, that is a very, of course, they must be a successful organization for them to value time. So, if they have said it's 8 a.m., they expect him to be there before 8 a.m. That is, if you are serious. You can't book a meeting with me, for example, and we agree for 9 a.m. You came for mentoring. You came for consultancy, and you really need this, and you are there by 9:30. Come on, common sense should tell me that you are not serious, right? Yeah, common sense should tell me that you do not really need this, because if you really need this, you will be there before time. He lost the job. They attended to those that were there on or before 8 a.m. Funny enough, the number of persons they needed are not the number of people that came for that interview. Okay? They actually needed 2 people for that vacancy, and they asked the 2 of them to come. Now, he came a minute after 8. The organization really needed someone, or needed 2 people. Now they asked him to go back while they looked for another person. Now, that was a dream job, but he lost it. Quite painful, right? Something that would have paid him in good figures, but he lost it because he did not manage his time. If you check it properly, you find out maybe he woke up late, maybe he spent too much time in the bathroom, maybe he was too slow in taking breakfast or something. Inability to manage time. So you see how well you perform managing your time is going to be a determinant of how far you can go. We all have 24 hours. Now, maybe you've been on this, you've joined us in this class for the past 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but what you just heard in 5 minutes could be a life changer. Now, that tells you the power of 5 minutes, right? Yeah, 5 minutes that can change your life. Now, put that side by side by the 5 minutes you used gallivanting around earlier in the day, the 5 minutes you used maybe sleeping unnecessarily, or maybe the 5 minutes you used chatting without profit. Underline my words, chatting without profit. A success conscious person knows that every meeting, every conversation must be a plus to his life. I do not involve in unnecessary discussions. I'm too serious minded. I do not engage in unnecessary discussions. Life is too serious for you to leave it wasting. Okay, now time can either be spent or wasted. Time can either be spent, wasted, or invested. Time can either be invested, wasted, or just spent. Now, basically, we can say you can either waste your time or invest your time. You are here with me right now. You are actually investing your time. The next time you want to do anything with your time, the question you should ask yourself is, am I investing my time, or I am wasting my time? The time you spent sitting down arguing with someone aimlessly is a wasted time. The time you spent talking about people is a wasted time. Small minds discuss people. Great minds discuss ideas. Okay? While average minds discuss events. Okay? So, but small minds are always discussing people. Oh, have you heard that so and so did this? Have you heard that Mojisola did this? Have you heard that Henry did that? Oh, have you heard that Aisha has given birth again? Have you heard? Now that is a small mind. Time, precious time, the same time that you are using or you are wasting to discuss people, somebody is using it to get knowledge, to get wisdom. You see, what you learn, I am an ardent learner. As a matter of fact, I spend majority of my day learning. My time is so precious to me. So precious to me. So you find out that I'm always, learning. I'm listening to audio teachings, messages. I'm reading. I'm growing. I'm engaging with mentors, clients, teaching. That is what I do with my time, because I understand that something I hear just for 5 minutes can be a life changer. So why should I waste it? We don't believe in wasting time. Successful people do not waste time. They invest time. Let's push further. Why time management matters. Number one, time is life's most valuable resource. That cannot be overemphasized. Time is life's most valuable resource. I'm telling you, it's life's most valuable resource. We can't say that enough. I'm telling you, what you do with your time determines your life. Okay? So, poor use of time is equal to stress and missed opportunities. When you use your time poorly, you go through stress and you miss opportunities. You go through stress and you miss opportunities. That is why you should not use your time poorly, right? Now, good use of time, a result or is equal to productivity, peace, and growth. Like I said, presently you are investing your time. What are you doing? Listening to a training. You are getting trained. That is investment of time. That is you investing your time for productivity. So this is a good use of your time. When you live here right now, pick up a book, read. What are you doing? Investing your time. So make good use of your time. Come to think of it, these are two students, Henry and Paul. They are out there in the same class and they had exactly the same 24 hours per day and the same 3 terms in a session. Right? Now, these two sets of guys went through the same teaching, had the same time to begin, the same time to write exam. But guess what? They had 2 different results. Why? Because when Henry went home, Henry was watching the TV. Henry was playing. Paul went straight to his notes, began to revise what he was taught. Okay? Now, that is what distinguished them. That is what made the difference. So what you do with your time is going to determine what will happen to you. the question is, what are you doing with your time? So the question is, what are you doing with your time? Now, the students that went home and started reading will beat the one that went home to sleep. So time management is key, my friends. Time management is key, and it will determine the results we will get. Next, that should be number 4. I don't know, number 4. Common time wasters is what I want to talk about right now. Common time wasters. Common time wasters. Please feel free to ask your questions in the comment section. I have my eyes on the comment section in case of questions, and I will deal with them. Okay, so feel free to ask when you have to. All right, now common time wasters. Time waster number 1 is procrastination. Procrastination is the first common time waster. What is procrastination? Waiting for the right time. I can't do it now, I will do it later. I can't do it now, I will do it later. Later, later, later. Procrastination is one of the biggest killers. And procrastination is connected with time management because it is about time. What you are supposed to do now, you said you will do later. You see that? Now, that is a killer. Procrastination is a killer. So, a successful man, or a man that wants to be that wants to be successful, knows that what I have to do, I must do now. That's his slogan. What you have to do. Back then we used to sing a song in primary school. What you have to do, do quick. Okay, what you have to do, do quick. Time is ticking. What you have to do. What says the time? Tick, tick. What you have to do, do quick. You've got to do that fast. Why? Time ain't gonna wait for nobody. As we are speaking, time is ticking. How do you explain? Let me be accurate. We've been on this live stream for about 15 minutes, right? Or 20 minutes, in fact. Look at that. Now, that's time. That's time. Time invested. That is time invested. Okay? So, whatever you have to do, you do it. Whatever you have to do, you do it. Right? So, time is not going to wait for you. Time is not going to wait. It's not going to wait for you. It's not going to wait for you. It is moving. And as it is moving, may I remind you, it might be a sad thing to say, but I'll still say it. Do you know that every minute that goes by is moving you closer to the end of your life? Sad, right? Yes. When did you... I guess it's not so long everybody were telling you happy birthday last year, and this year maybe they've told you another happy birthday. Very soon they will soon be saying another happy birthday, and the more happy birthdays you have, you should be having a sober reflection. What have I been doing with my time? Invariably saying, what have I been doing with my life? This calls for reflection. I want you to think about that briefly. I will pause a bit. Think about that if you are with me in this session. Okay, what have I been doing with my life? How old am I? Now, wherever you are right now, as you are listening to me, whatever level, whatever stage you are, is a result of what you have been doing with your time for the past few years. Unfortunately, right? Now, if you have been wasting your time, you can see the result. Or maybe if you had spent your time differently, you will be having a different result. Maybe if you have learned this time management last year, perhaps your 2025 would have been different. Maybe if you have hooked up to this, maybe if you attended the last year's School of Success, perhaps you have been inspired to produce better results. Or maybe you attended some seminars and trainings. Maybe if you have bought some kind of books in the past, maybe the time you had spent wasting with some so-called friends, if you had spent it learning, you would have had a different result, right? Now, the question is, what will you do with your time after this session? That is a question I wanted to answer. What are you going to do with your time after this session? Time wasters number 3. Time wasters number 3. Or number 2 rather. I talked about procrastination as number 1. Number 2, social media addiction. Social media addiction. This is a major time waster in the 21st century. And I want to really talk about that. Research has it that an average youth or an average person today spends 4 hours daily on social media. Not for investment. They waste, let me put it that way. An average person today, many people waste a minimum of 3 to 4 hours every single day on social media. Major time waster. Social media. Now, when you get addicted to the social media space, you find out that you are dying, you are wasting. You know, I used to say to my kids that they must not spend much time on their screen, else nobody will watch them on the screen. When you spend too much time watching other people doing their thing on TV, on whatever, when you spend so much time, you will become so useless that there will be nothing worth watching about you. Rather than spending so much time watching the screen, why not spend so much time doing things that will make people watch you? That's what you should be thinking. I have a mentor that said his kids grew up never watching TV. He is a billionaire, but there are no TVs in his house. There are no TVs in his office. And when asked, he said because he wants his children and he wants himself to be the person everybody are watching on the TV. And when you spend too much time watching the TV, nobody will watch you. Okay? So it's important you reduce social media addiction. Don't be addicted. Who has posted now? Oh, who is dancing now? Oh, what are they doing? Oh, who is playing tomorrow? Oh, which football club is this? And you are watching people make their money. I am not against football or anything. I'm not against social media. After all, we are using social media right now for this training, isn't it? Yeah, but that is investing your time in the social space. Of course, there is a place for entertainment. I'm not against that. But do not entertain, do not get entertained until you lose your destiny. Do not get entertained until you lose your dream. Ensure that you too become a subject of attention. Number 3, I will not take so much points. I will just do maybe 3 or 4. Number 4, time wasters is multitasking. Multitasking slows you down. Number 3, right? Okay, sorry. Number 3, time waster is multitasking. I believe in multitasking. Now imagine as I'm speaking right now. Okay, let me quickly use this as an illustration. While I was talking, if you notice, there was a time I slowed down. It was because I was trying to share the link of what we are doing. Now, at that moment, sincerely, my attention was divided from this teaching. And there is no way you can give your best if you are doing several things at the same time. Humorously, many women burn food while cooking because of multitasking. The food is on the fire, they are nursing a baby inside, they are washing the dishes, and maybe watching a movie at the same time. There is no way that one side will not go down. Okay, that is why if you know yourself well, take life one step at a time. I personally like to take one project, hit it to a logical conclusion before taking the next one. That's my principle. Multitasking can slow you down and waste your precious time. And number 4, which I will stop there, is a lack of priority. Lack of priority. Yes, in life, have your priorities. What is important to me? Who is important to me? Prioritize your day, prioritize your tasks. I have A, B, C to do, but C seems to be most important. Start from there. B seems to be more important. Start from there. Okay, so that is going to be a major killer of your time, a major time waster. Now I dive straight into key principles of time management. Now I have almost 7 principles of time management, but in this particular class, I'm going to just deal with maybe 1 or 2. I'll deal with maybe 2, and we will take the rest in our master class. Principles of time management number 1 is called the Pareto principle. Pareto principle, or we call it the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule, which says focus. Okay, this is the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule says 20% of what we do actually produce 80% of the results. 20% of what we do actually gives us 80% of the results we see. Or in another word, 80% results around us is produced by just 20% of what we do. You can still take it in another way, that it is only 20% of the people around you that contribute to 80% of the result you see. So only 20% of your friends actually help you fulfill 80% of your dreams. It's on and on and on. So what you do, 20% of the things you do are actually responsible for 80% of your result. Now, the Pareto principle simply says focus on that 20%. Find out what that 20% is and give it your best. Find out who are the 20% of that your clique that are contributing positively to your life's movement, and give them attention. That means if you really want to apply this principle, you are going to cut off 80% of the people that are not producing or contributing so much to your results in life. Okay, now that is the Pareto principle. So 80%, it is called the 80-20 rule. Again, I say 20% of the results you see is produced by 20% of the things you do. 80% of the results you see around you is produced by 20% of the things you do. Discover what that 20% is and focus on them. If you don't understand that, you are going to go back and watch this again. Listen to that statement again and again and again. Key principles number 2, plan ahead. Plan ahead. I always say to myself, tomorrow starts today. Don't go into a day without planning the day. You don't just wake up and jump out and then you are out there and then you will not achieve much. Today, what am I going to do? Today, what are my tasks for the day? Okay, I made up my mind that today I'm going to read 3 chapters of a book. I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to spend 1 hour praying. I'm going to visit so and so person. I will call my mentor. I will ask for counsel. I will do this. I will call 10 of my customers. Write them down. It's a principle. Write them down. Plan ahead. Tomorrow starts tonight. Before you start the day, even if not tonight, if you don't plan for tomorrow tonight, I love to plan my day early in the morning. I often say in my house, early in the morning, I don't like discussions, I don't like visitation, from 5 a.m. I like to sit down. I'm with my app that I use to plan my day, and then I am writing out all I want to do for the day. I'm planning my day. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. All right. Number 3 or so, I don't know. Use deadlines. Use deadlines. I'm going to be reading 1 chapter of a book before 10 a.m. Before 3 p.m., I should have finished so and so tasks. Today, I will ensure that I listen to 2 hours audio program, audio course or something. Today, I will watch the past School of Success I missed. Today, I will go and download all the available messages on YouTube that I will need for success. I will listen to them. You get the point. What are you doing? You are giving yourself deadlines. It creates urgency. That's why your eye should always be on your time. When you hear people make statements like, I didn't know time has gone like that. What are they saying? They do not have deadlines, no urgency. They are just walking. You cannot be successful that way. Number 4, break your tasks into chunks. Break your tasks into chunks. Break your tasks into chunks. Okay? What do you have to do? I want to read this book. You can break it into chapters. Break it into chapters. You say, okay, I'm going to read this this morning. In the afternoon, I'm going to do this. In the evening, I'm going to do this. What are you doing? You are breaking your tasks into smaller chunks for better productivity. Okay? So if you have large tasks, break it. Okay? Number 4, key principles of time management. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. Very important. If you say yes to everything, you say yes to everybody that comes your way. Please, can you come and visit me tomorrow by 8 a.m.? Okay. Please, can you start coming to my house right now? Okay. Please, can you come? Let's watch this movie together. Okay. Everything is a yes. You cannot be successful that way. You've got to learn to say no politely. I'm sorry. I wish I could come, but I will be extremely busy today. Maybe we could reschedule. Please accept my sincere apologies. Okay? Now, that is a success mind speaking. Right? Now, I want to just look at a few people and how they manage their time. Few people, how they manage their time. Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was one guy that managed his time so well, and he is always an inspiration. You know, he ascribed a major part of his success to his time management skill. I'm telling you, a major part of his success was ascribed to his time management skill. What did he do? This guy, he created a daily schedule with time blocks. He will say, today 3 hours is going to be for learning, 8 hours is for work. Of course, you must create the time of your work. Maybe in the office, in your workplace, I will be working for this number of hours. I will be having exercise for 3 minutes or for 10 minutes. I will have 10 minutes for reflection. I will have 20 minutes for visitations. I will have 1 hour for social media. Now, I'm just trying to use people and how they manage their time effectively, okay, to share with you on this subject. So Benjamin Franklin broke his time into blocks, okay. Now he had a strict routine that helped him focus on different things. Strict routine. It helped him, he was a scientist, he was a politician, he was a writer, he was an inventor. How was he able to move with all these things at the same time? That is his time block principle. Okay, so that proves that managing your hours leads to a multi-dimensional successful life. Now another person to talk about is Elon Musk. Elon Musk, presently, as at this time of 2025, the richest man in the world. I don't know if he has lost that position, but I don't think. He is known globally to work for 80 to 100 hours every day, every week. Yes, he works for about 100 hours every week. How does he manage his time? He has what he calls a 5-minute slots to maximize every second. Every 5 minutes, he has what he does. And he grew SpaceX and Tesla side by side. What was he doing? Sometimes it is said that he will spend 3 days in a week working on SpaceX and spend 4 days working on Tesla. And most of these times, you know what he does? He would sleep in the factory because he wants to kill travel time. So he didn't want to have that time of moving from the office, from home to office. He believes that's lost time. So he prefers to sleep right there in the factory so that he can maximize his time. Oh, a lot I would have shared. Serena Williams, one of the greatest, table tennis stars, is another wonderful person that managed her time powerfully. Let me talk about Bill Gates. I love Bill Gates for this idea. He had what he called Think Week. Think Week. Think Week. Think Week. Bill Gates has it twice a year. Okay? Twice a year, while building Microsoft, he had what he called Think Week. Now, this is the week where he leaves everything, isolates himself in a cabin with just stacks of books, papers, and he focuses on reading and strategizing. And that's what gave birth to the powerful ideas in Microsoft we are talking about. I want to actually stop the stories, but I just remembered one more. Nelson Mandela. Do you know that the 27 years Nelson Mandela spent in prison was not a wasted time? Do you know that the 27 years in prison, Nelson Mandela was reading, writing books, studying law, exercising, and guess what? He was mentoring fellow prisoners. 27 years. He was actually put in prison, but he was maximizing his time. Let me go a bit the other angle now. What do you think? When do you think a man like Paul in the Bible, formerly known as Saul, when do you think he wrote half of the New Testament of the Bible? It was in prison. That's time management. Come on. He was maximizing his time effectively. So look at Nelson Mandela. In prison, he was reading. In prison, he was writing books. In prison, he was exercising himself. In prison, he was mentoring fellow prisoners, raising disciples. Now, these are the things that helped him to develop and prepare for presidency when he was eventually free. I just have 9 minutes to draw the curtain on time management. Yes, we are rushing, but I believe you are getting value. we will discuss deeply on time management in our master class. If you cannot attend our master class, we have an audio program on just time management. It's a 10 hours teaching on time management. 10 hours teaching on time management. It's going to be released, I think, next week or so. You can have a pre-order and order for it. Okay, so we have time management as a full course in the School of Success available for pre-order. Now 8 more minutes for me. Let me run. Tools and strategies of time management. Very important tools. Number 1 is your to-do lists or your planner. To-do lists. Please, this is 21st century. Ensure that you have a planner. At least in the times we live in, there are time management apps. There are to-do list apps. Insert it into your phone. I use one, sorry, this is not an advert, okay? I use what is called Tax. It's downloadable on Google Play Store, okay? I use it to plan my day. So Tax simply, sorry, I'm not advertising the app, okay? I don't have an affiliation with them. I'm just telling you what I use. There are many other ones, and it's free. That's the good part. It's free. I think Google even have a planner. Google has a planner. So you could have these things in your phone. The good thing is, the same way, rather than just taking notifications from your Facebook and other social media, Ajebolo just made a post, or so and so just made a post, and you click to go. Why not have this planner notify you? You said you will read 10 minutes, you will read 1 chapter. You have not read. It remains red. It remains marked color red to show you that it's an undone task. Please plan your day. How well you plan your day determines how successful the day will be. There is no other way of saying this. Time management is key. We all have 24 hours, but we do not have the same results. We do not have the same results. Okay. Another tool you need is time blocking. Time blocking is a powerful strategy of time management that we use. What is time blocking? This 10 minutes is for this. You have blocked that 10 minutes. The next 1 hour is to read this book. I'm not doing any other thing. I'm not going to answer a call. I'm not going to go on social media. If anybody calls me, I'll say, please, I'm very busy. I can't attend to you right now. Even if you come as a visitor, I'm going to say to you, I'm sorry, I can't see you right now. My time is blocked. That is time blocking. Sorry, I can't go out right now. Oh, so and so, your club have started playing. Well, my club are making their money. I've got to prepare myself to make money too. So I've got to read. Oh, right now I'm going to dedicate the next 1 hour to watch this video and learn on so and so course and learn on so and so. Oh, I want to learn this skill. I'm learning how to make designs. I'm learning how to do a video. I'm learning how to edit. And for the next 2 hours, this is what I'm going to be doing. That is called time blocking. Number 3 strategy is what we call eat that frog. That is from Brian Tracy. I think we attribute that name to him. Eat that frog. He simply says, as a strategy, start with the hardest tasks. So for the day, these are all the tasks I'm going to be carrying out. So what did he say? Eat that frog simply says, start with the hardest. Oh yes, start with the hardest. And then I'll stop in this last one, weekly reflection. Check your wasted time. How did I waste my time today? How did I waste my time yesterday? Yeah, as a matter of fact, not weekly. I love to do daily reflection. What wasted my time today? I think that guy is wasting too much of my time. I will stop seeing him. I will reduce how often I see him. Yeah, I'm telling you, unfortunately, I've told you again and again that if you want to be successful, you're going to be offensive. You're going to offend some people because there are people that loves to waste your day, waste your time, waste your energy. Please never waste time. Anything you are doing, ensure that it's an investment of your time, either to gain trust, to gain resources, to gain knowledge. If you are working somewhere, ensure that that time you put into work, you are gaining either trust, gaining knowledge, there should be a plus to your life. I have 4 more minutes and I will, okay, let me take 2 more strategies. Pomodoro. Pomodoro principle. Pomodoro principle. Well, it's a vast one that I think we will talk more on in the master class, but I think it's there in the audio program. We talked about Pomodoro for almost 30 minutes in the audio course on time management, so you can get that. But Pomodoro principle simply says when you work for 25 minutes, you rest for 5 minutes. I know some of you love that one, right? So you take rest intermediately. So you take a straight 25 minutes walk. Okay, I'm going to listen to this 25 minutes, and then you rest for 5 minutes. 25 minutes, you rest for. That is Pomodoro principle. So that is that. And then I want to give you an assignment. Not an assignment, whatever you want to call it. I want you to write your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. What are the top 3 priorities? Please, wherever you are right now, this is an assignment for you to do. Do it. Now, block the time for each of them. Top 3 priorities, block time for each of them. It's an assignment. So, tomorrow I'm reading 3 chapters of this book. I am watching an audio program for 1 hour. I am doing now. You know what you're going to do? Give time. Block time. So, okay, that means from 8 to 10, this is what I will be doing. Priority number 1, I'll do it from 8 to 10. That 8 to 10, don't chat, don't visit, don't entertain friends. You have blocked that time for that task. Powerful principle, I'm telling you. Block time. It's called time blocking principle. So that's your assignment. Now, number 3, eliminate one time waster for 24 hours. Eliminate it totally. I have mentioned several time wasters. You can add more. What are the things wasting my time? Eliminate them. For the next 24 hours, no social media. Apart from, no social media. Block it. Eliminate it. The only time I have for social media is 30 minutes in a day. And until that time comes, I will not waste it, except maybe to participate in a training, a seminar, to read something that will be beneficial. But anything that wastes my time on social media, no way. That's your assignment. And I'll take that again. Write top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Block time for each of them. Eliminate one time waster for 24 hours. And finally, please share your results with me. I'm very interested. When you do this, so I expect that by the end of tomorrow, I personally want you to share your results, how it went. Go to our WhatsApp number. Don't post it in the group. I want you to send it to me. How your day went when you carried out this activity. That will bring me to the end of this teaching. But I want to leave you with these words. Time is equal for everyone. Success is not about more hours, but better use. How do you use your time? And you can recover lost money, but you can never recover lost time. I said you can recover lost money, but you can never recover lost time. Start managing your time today, or your time will manage you. Thank you for listening. Again, my name is Lincolnel Clems Otogo. And if you have questions, I'll be glad to attend to them in this short period, in this short time I have. There are no questions yet. I want to believe that everybody has gotten value from what we have shared today. The masterclass is going to expound everything. Please ensure that you are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Okay, we drop valuable contents every single day. We are out to impact the lives of people and make them successful to become the you that God wants you to be. And that is all we are doing. It's about creating value in the lives of people and making lives better. It has nothing to do with the money. It has nothing to do with the name. It's about making an impact. And if you have gotten value from our teaching so far, please, you can drop a comment either on the group or on the comment section after this class. We are on all social media platforms. Please follow up, subscribe. We're on TikTok, very important. Ensure you are subscribed, you are following us on TikTok. We drop valuable content that will help you every single day. Once more, thanks a lot for joining us. If there are questions, I will say please, you can drop them on the group. Okay, drop them on the group, and I will be attending to them there. Thanks. All right, thank you. I can see the comments coming in. Thank you everybody. I think I will draw the curtain here. See you tomorrow for another exciting session. All clear, no questions. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. I will be seeing you tomorrow. And please let me quickly say here that on Sunday we are supposed to be taking the final session of Love Matters, School of Success, which is love, dating, and marriage, right? Unfortunately, we are going to shift that class to Monday because we will be speaking in an event on that Sunday evening, and I will not be able to hold the class. We have Love Matters, which marks my 13th year wedding anniversary on Sunday.